Hi, Julie Wolf, Skype coach here, and I would like to talk about what's going to happen next for those that are building a database in the millions of Skype profiles. Some of you are getting 50, 60, 70,000 per search per Skype search, and a few of you have millions of Skype profiles in a database. So what are you going to do with them? So here's a couple of answers. I went ahead and saved this search, this Skype search. Hopefully I had, key profiles set, and I did this search with Skype 3.8. I searched 1,400, little bit more patterns, name patterns, and including some not name patterns like different symbols. You can't see them too well, I guess. But mostly, you can see money online, www, all these letters and symbols. I added this to my patterns. You're not getting a lot of results, but people do have these numbers and symbols and words sometimes in their username. But mostly patterns and name searches. Okay, so you're getting, this particular search was 59,817, and you can see the elapsed time was 2 hours and 46 minutes. So some of you are doing 2, 3, or more searches a day to get up to millions of Skype user and their full profiles, Skype users and their full profiles in a database, a message magic database. Full profiles have mood message, they have keywords in them, they have about text, mood message, the URL, the home page, and all their information, such as their language, their gender, their country, their location, whether they are voicemail capable, so you can send a voicemail broadcast now with Message Magic. So what I wanted to do is, okay, great, you've got millions of Skype, hundreds of thousands and even millions. One person has over 10 million, I'm sure he's at 11 million Skype profiles in his Message Magic database now, and he's going to keep going while he can. A few of you are going to keep going while you can before Skype makes it impossible for us to do that with the changes to the Skype API, desktop API, that's happening next month in December. So what are we going to do with these? Well, there's two answers. One answer is that after each search, even though these are saved in the Message Magic database, so we're going to look for the file, little tiny file name, and if your dot extensions are showing, you got mm.mdb. And every time you do a Skype search, and this is checked, and you're doing it with old Skype version 3.8, this file size is getting larger. This is my newer computer, so I have a smaller one. I just did it here for a demonstration. But you can see the size of the database with each search gets larger. That's why we keep track in the tracking spreadsheet. But let's talk about what we're going to do. So you want to look at this and you want to record this every time you do a search so you can see that this is getting larger. You are saving more and more profiles. The database is getting larger. You can keep the number of profiles in the database with each search. But what are we going to do with millions of profiles? We want to target them with keywords in their profile data, especially mood text, about text, and homepage. Okay, so there's two things we can do. After each search, you can do this, user actions, under activities, so that's activities, user actions, save profiles from last search, and it's going to the Message Magic saved and the people. So we could put today's date, the pattern we used, SYOS for C1 Skype. Oops, that didn't go through. SYOS 1400 pattern search. And if you want to, you can put the number of profiles found, 59,817. Again, this is better tracked in the spreadsheet. Bring that down here so it's more visible. Okay, 59817. 59,817. And we lost the parentheses. Okay. Again, better to record that in the tracking spreadsheet. But this is something that a few of you have started to do, is actually save after each search. You don't need to. I've traditionally been telling you in the Message Magic 10-Day Challenge at C1 Skype, because it's automatically saved in that database, that little file, mm.mdb file that keeps growing larger. Let's go look at the results. Here it is, 59,816. Full profile details. I can go to data, text to column, text to columns, and get it all separated out. Like that. And there's different methods of making sure that you're getting all of your data. This is going to be very tedious if you're going to do 2 or 3 of these a day. There's going to be a lot of them. So remember, it is saved. Okay, so yes, you can see the profile data. If you just saved it as a CSV file, you would only get the usernames, which I should probably demonstrate so you see that. If I select all, remember, this is only one way, and it's not actually the way that I teach in the 10-Day Challenge, because you've been saving in the Message Magic database. But let's follow through with this newer way of saving after each search. Again, activities, user actions, save profiles from last search. And as you saw, all of the profile data is in the spreadsheet. It's in the CSV file. Now, let me show you something. I'm selecting all, and I'm going to save to CSV file. I'll just call this B, and it will just be usernames as opposed to full profiles. B, let's open up B. There it is, just usernames. I don't know why that got split. That shouldn't have happened. Again, there's a better way of processing this, which I'll have to show you later. But the idea here is that you're not getting all the rest of the profile data the way you were with, let's see if I can find it here, it should still be open, with this one. Okay, so once again, the difference is if you bring up people into Message Magic, into the profile area, and you go save to CSV file, which you also can do from here, save users to file, you only get this column, the username. But after each search, when you see the search is finished, elapsed time, search complete, elapsed time, if you go to activities, user actions, and save profiles from last search, then you get the full profile data in a CSV file. Okay. So what I want you to know is that the normal way I have you do this is to save it in, it's automatically, as long as you have keep profiles checked here under settings, and you're doing a search with Old Skype version 3.8, a Skype search, where to search Skype, it's automatically saving in, where is it? This file right here, mm.mdb. That's the Message Magic database. So what I teach in the 10-day challenge originally, I will be adding this to the 10-day challenge, but originally what I taught was that once, let's clear this out. I'm just going to clear. So you have 1 million, 2 million, 6 million, 10 million, okay? Skype user profiles in the database. This is what I teach in the 10-day challenge, and it's in the, come on, open up for me. It's in day 8 of the Message Magic 10-day challenge. How you pull from the profile with keywords, you pull more targeted people from the profile. All right, so here's method number 2, which is really method number 1. This is what I'm teaching on day 8 of the 10-day challenge. You can put a keyword in here, like let's say marketing, for multi-level marketing or network marketing or social media marketing or mobile marketing or Facebook marketing or etc., 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 Google plus marketing. So let's add this, and now let's search prospects, which searches the profile database. Check if you only want to search the profile database. So you have a huge database of millions of Skype profiles. You put your keyword in here for your niche, whatever your keyword is, you just add it here. Let's say your niche might be MLM, or it might be network marketing. Okay, network marketing. Okay, so clear, we'll just do marketing. But that's how you, marketing. Okay, this is how you add the search. Now we're not going to search Skype, we're going to search the database, the profile database. Okay, and we go search, click search again. I had to connect it to Skype. What we're doing is we're searching the database for targeted words related to your niche. And the results we find from the profile database that are consistent with a keyword, like it is here, will be more targeted. The search prospects function will run in the background and will scan your prospects' profiles for keywords. That's the MM file that I showed you, mm.mdb, the Message Magic database file of profiles. It will search the profiles for the keyword pattern matches. In this case, we're doing marketing. And here they come. Sometimes the word is in their username or their display name. You can see marketing here, matrix marketing here. Sometimes it will be in their home page or other places in their profile. Let's see if we mouse over this. Some of the words will be in their about text, affiliate marketing. That's another one, affiliate marketing. Or it could be the keyword or words could be in their mood message. Okay, it looks like it stopped searching at 62,551 and matched 39 profiles in this very small database here for the word marketing. Okay, so now we can go, remember this is searching the millions, the huge database you've been collecting. This is the other way to do it. So you can put in your keyword here, hit add, let it search prospects or the profile database, and then okay, so now we do what we did before. Activities, user actions, and save profiles just searched. Activities, save profiles from last search. So I'm saving it again in MM People with the keyword pattern marketing. And I'm going to put profiles or prospects. That was a prospect search, so you could call it prospects, but this was searching this keyword pattern marketing from the profile database results 39. And again, we can see we have full profiles. There you have it. Username, full name, birthday, gender, language, country, province, which would be state, Texas, and message, about message. So you've got the full profile data saved for the term marketing. So once again, in summary, there are two ways to save full profiles in CSV files. One is to search for the entire profile database using the prospect search. Let's bring that back up. Using a prospect search for a keyword, for example, MLM, networking, the word marketing for affiliate marketing, you hit add, and you can search, clicking prospects and search the entire database for a particular keyword and save full profiles in a CSV file. Or after each search, which was the first demonstration, you can again go to user actions and save profiles from last search. That's what we're going to do with the huge database. Thanks for watching.